Hello loves, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to recreate this look that you see in my face right now. This is a night out makeup for like going out with your girlfriends, maybe with your boyfriend. She's gonna make me crazy. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. To start off, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This helps, blur out your pores and like help your foundation stay way longer. I really like this one because it helps with my oils and makes my foundation go on very smoothly. As you can see, I didn't put a lot on my face. You really don't need a lot, and just rub it in your face. Now I'm just using my Still Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Ivory Beige. This shade is very well, it matches me, and I really like this foundation because it stays for a long period of time. It's kind of expensive for me. It was the first high-end foundation I ever purchased, but it's very good. I say if you're gonna spend money on something, it should be your foundation. This one is 100% recommended by me. I really like it. Now I'm just buffing that with an e.l.f. foundation brush. Don't mind me as I have to keep looking back to my mirror because I'm blind. Don't forget to blend down your neck because you don't want your foundation to look different from your face, you know what I mean? When you blend down your neck, it all like blends together and it doesn't look like you have two different colors. Yeah, the foundation might be the same color as the rest of your body, but sometimes it has difference in like shades and stuff, so you don't want it to look weird. So definitely blend until you drop dead. So here I'm using the Profusion face palette. This palette is very convenient. It has a bronzer, it has a highlight, it has some eyeshadows, and it also has brow shades. I'm using the darkest one in this occasion. I really like this palette. It was like $5 from Marshalls, and I'm just taking an angled brush to fill out my brows. I'm sorry if you guys can't see what I'm doing with my brows. I tried my best, but here I'm just filling out from the front to the back, I guess, of my brow, and I just make it darker. I just make it darker in the ends, and then a little bit lighter at the front, and I just fake the little hairs at the front. And I do the same thing in both my eyebrows, of course, because you don't want them to look different. And sometimes it might get messy. So just clean it with your fingers, then brush it through with a spoolie or, an eyebrow brush like I'm doing here. And then clean it up with a concealer brush. And I'm using some of the leftover foundation because I don't want it to look too bright under my eyebrow, but you can use concealer as well just to clean it up, make it look pretty, make it look sleek, and repeat for both eyebrows. Now I'm using my Fit Me concealer in the shade 15 under my eyes, just to make them look brighter, you should always use a lighter concealer under your eyes, and just to highlight, the chin, your nose, your forehead, make it look nice and, highlighted, and to cover up your dark circles like I'm doing here. And I'm using the same foundation brush I used before, and this is just because I didn't want to use the sponge. I didn't want to go unwetted, so I'm using a brush, and it gives a really nice finish. I really like this brush, and it was like $3, so check it out. Maybe I'll link it down below, but it's from Elf. Now I'm just blending it. Next step is powder. I'm sorry that I didn't show it here, but I'm using the same one I used in the last video. It's the Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless one, and I'm just using that to mattify my face a little bit because I'm very oily. So you should always set your foundation, especially if you're gonna go with more powder over it, so it does not look cakey or dry. And now I'm just doing a little dance, without music. And we all do this. And moving on to eyeshadow, I'm using the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills, or Anastasia, I'm not sure. And the brush that comes with the palette. The shade I'm using here is Burnt Orange. I'm putting this on my crease. If you have hooded eyes like me, make sure that you're putting that a little bit over that crease, because you want it to actually, be seen when you open your eyes. That's one problem that I have as a hooded eye girl. So just make sure you put it above that crease line. And blend, blend, blend. Next color is Love Letter, which is a really pretty purpley, maybe pink fuchsia one, and I'm putting that in the outer corner. Does he say it? I guess. So put that in the outer corner of your eye. Just leave it there for a while. We're gonna blend it later, so it makes it easier on us amateur girls. This is a really pretty color. I love it, and it blends so easily. I just love these eyeshadows. Now I'm blending it a little bit, and I'm using a different clean blending brush to blend everything together, the orange one and the Love Letter color. Now I'm using Primavera with my finger, because I think the color comes out better like that. Look at that face. I was like, ooh, girl, looks so beautiful. I just love this color. I'm like living it. Yes. I'm putting 2 coats of Primavera in my eyelids. And again, for hooded eye girls, put it a little bit above where your eyelid ends, so people can actually see the color in your eyes. Look at that, girl. And now I'm using Vermeer, which is like the lightest shade in the palette, the lightest shimmery shade. And I'm putting that in the inner corners of my eyes, as well as the brow bone, just to give it that extra glow to this makeup look. I just love how it looks afterwards, and that's what pops up more in pictures, especially when you have small eyes like mine. Like, look at that, girl. It looks so good. Yes. And now just blending a little bit more, because blending never ends, I'm telling you. Just keep blending, blending, blending. So now we're just gonna repeat the same steps. With a flat brush, take love letter and put it close to your lashes, your bottom lashes. I'm just extending it a little bit. And now I'm just gonna use the same blending brush as before, and I'm gonna put burnt orange and blend it away in the lower lash line. This just makes your eyes look bigger in my opinion, and it also makes the whole look the whole look more put together, you know what I mean? Now I'm just dancing again. Oh my god, why? I'm so awkward, you guys. I'm sorry, but here it is. Now I'm using my Clinique High Impact Mascara. I'm sorry I cut a little bit of the name there, but this one is one of my favorite mascaras. It's a little bit on the high end side as well, but I've had this mascara for a few months now, and it's still not dry. I'm surprised. It makes my lashes look super long and super voluminous. And honestly, I'm not gonna use fake lashes for this look, even though it's a night out look, because it's more for simple makeup for everyone to be able to recreate it. So I'm not doing eyeliner and I'm not doing fake eyelashes. But if you want to use fake eyelashes, sure, go for it. You know, it's all preference. I think that they're very annoying sometimes. So I'm just using mascara here. And now I'm moving on to bronzer. I'm using the same NYC bronzer I used before, and it's actually the only bronzer I ever use. I don't have any other bronzers except for a Profusion palette that has a few bronzers on it. But this one is my favorite. I really like it, and it's cheap and it's very travel friendly. So I'm just putting that on my, not my cheeks, but you know, that bone under your cheeks, and on my forehead, a little bit under my chin, and a little bit on the sides of my nose. And moving on to blush, I also cut it out. I'm sorry, it's a MAC blush and it's very old, so I don't have the name. And I'm using a blush brush and putting that on the apples of my cheeks. And I always smile when I put blush, just to make sure I'm, you know, aiming for the cheeks and not somewhere else in my face. And I'm so excited because the makeup is looking good. So now I'm using the Tarte highlighter in Stunner. Jesus, I love this highlighter. It makes my highlight or my cheekbones glow like nothing else. Like, I just love this. Why am I saying like again? I'm sorry, guys. But here it is. And the brush I'm using is also by e.l.f. All my brushes are from e.l.f. Disclaimer. Yes, put it everywhere. Put that highlight everywhere. Now 2 steps. Just some clear mascara and lipstick. So I'm using the Maybelline Clear Eyebrow and Lash Mascara to set my eyebrows, make them look, you know, good, not move. Stick them to my face. And finally, I'm using this Milani lipstick. I was hoping you guys could see the name, but no. And it's a Naturally Chic. It's my favorite lipstick ever, and I'm almost out of it. I'm so sad. But good thing it's affordable, right? And that's it, you guys. I'm just gonna put a little bit of setting spray. I'm using the NYX matte finish one again, so I don't have any other one left. And this is the final look. I hope you guys like it, and let me know if you do in the comments. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you recreate this makeup look for when you go out with your friends, girls' night out. Please ignore my sister in the background. Yeah. For when you go out with your friends or maybe on a date, I don't know. It's simple, it's like amateur makeup, but I wanted to do this for everyone, to be able to recreate it. And so if you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and see you guys in my next video.